Hi there, beautiful souls. How are you today? How are you feeling? Are you feeling a bit lighter after the previous video? That's what's meant for you will find you. You can't miss it. Now, many of us, we grew up with comparison, always being compared, So we sit here and we judge that, oh, their life looks so much better than mine. I should be there. That's what success looks like. That's what love looks like. That's what peace looks like. In your mind, you've made up your mind from everything that you've taken on so far, all the judgments that you have, all the beliefs that you have, that this is what it looks like to be successful. This is what it looks like to be at peace in your life. And so we judge. Well, I'm not there yet. So I'm not successful. I'm not there yet, so I don't have love yet. I don't look like that, so I'm not at peace. I don't have my hair all shaved off, and I don't live in an orange robe, and I'm barefoot all day, and I never get angry. So I'm not at peace. Or I'm not spiritual, because spiritual people don't get angry. Spiritual people are never sad. Spiritual people can't earn money for their gifts. Look at all the beliefs we have around spirituality. What else? Let us know in the comments about what spiritual people can and can't do or be or have. What does it look like to you to be spiritual? Does it mean that you're at peace 24/7? Does it mean that you're in love? You're this unconditional love 24/7? Does it mean that you're always joyful? Does it mean you need to dress in a certain way? Does it mean you need to look a certain way to be spiritual? And I know for so many people from comments here and in so many places that spiritual people should not earn money for their gifts. Even though we've discussed this before. These gifts that we've developed, it's because we've focused on it. Our energy, we've focused all of our energy on this, on clairvoyance, on, becoming a medium, for example, and their clairvoyance, seeing into the future. My beautiful Reiki sessions where I see the energy of others. I've spent many, many hours focusing my energy on this and praying and praying and praying to be shown. The very first time I witnessed energy, I was with a friend and I wasn't even doing Reiki yet. This was a few months before Reiki started. And I had been praying for a few weeks by then, if not months. I think this has been a lifelong prayer for me. I wanted to be shown, what do we really look like? Because I always knew deep down that this, all of this is not what we really are. And so I kept praying and asking, show me what we truly look like, who we truly are. And one day, speaking to my beautiful friend in New Zealand, we used to hook up once a week to go through this gorgeous book called Preparing for Full Consciousness. And each week we would do one chapter, and then we would talk about what was coming up as we were reading it for her and for me. And there was one about the body. And I remember saying to her in that moment, I said to her, I've been praying and praying to be shown what we really, really look like. Not this physical form. I knew we weren't this. And in my heart, within me, I knew there was more to us than just this physicality, And in that moment that I said that to her, seconds later, I said it out loud, and seconds later, I was seeing her energy, and I'd never seen energy before. And I just couldn't speak. And so she kept looking at me saying, what's happening? And when I could finally describe to her what I was seeing, we were both like, so excited, so happy. The energy had completely shifted between us, like there was an energy shift. I could feel it. Like something had been, a weight had been lifted off, or I'm not sure even how to describe it, but I just felt so much lighter, and so joyful inside that I knew it, I knew it. And to be finally shown, and it was just incredible. It can't be described with words. I've tried so many times to describe that beautiful energy. It is in my 4th book, When Love Leaves, which I'm looking is not up here for some reason, and I'm not sure why. I may not have had any copies left, but it's the beautiful one that has a blue cover with a feather on it. So it is described in there as best as I could describe it, but sometimes words just fall short, especially when you're trying to describe the feelings that are coming through, energetically when you're with spirit guides, or just, there's no words. It is just such a beautiful experience. And so where was I going with that? But that's where we've been placing our beautiful energy. We've been focusing on that. Like I said, I've been praying and praying and praying to be shown who we truly are. What are we really? Because I know this isn't it. This is just a distraction of how I look. The color of my hair, the color of my eyes, the shape of my nose, my body, and my tall and my short and my fat and my thin and my... It's just a distraction from the reality of who we are. And all of it is serving you in every moment. Every judgment that you have about your physical body is serving you in every moment. It's keeping you separate from it. This is what judgment and beliefs do. They keep you separate. Separate from the truth. Separate from it. There's a distance that's created. Here's me with all my beliefs and judgments, and here's my body. And we even see our body, even though it's our vessel and we get around in it and we do everything in it, we even see that as separate from us, and yet it is all one. It's incredible. So know in your heart that what you have been experiencing up until now is where you've been placing your beautiful energy. It's that simple. It's not that we have gifts that you don't have. If you decided, if you chose in this moment that you want to be clairvoyant, and this is where you want to place your energy from now on to be shown, you will start to read books, you will start to watch videos, you will look for courses. Your whole energy will shift into that direction of clairvoyance, because this is what I want to know more about. I want to learn more about it. I want information. I want knowledge. But that beautiful clairvoyance is already within you. It's already a skill that you have. It's just underdeveloped because you haven't been placing your beautiful energy on it. Your energy has been elsewhere. I know, because for me, that was the first thing that was like, wow. The moment all of this opened up to me, I realized all these years, I really started to look at, I started to observe, where was my energy before this? And like I've said in so many videos, my energy was caught up in resentment. My energy was caught up in anger and unforgiveness. My energy was caught up in lack and scarcity. There's not enough money, not enough. Not enough. My energy was caught up in all of that. And so when it's caught up in all of that, how can it be free to do anything else? Your energy is caught up in being angry with this person because they did you wrong, they hurt you. And so you go over that over and over and over. I know because I did it for over 20 years with my mum. It was such a grind, over and over and over. It's like you're on this merry-go-round and you just can't get off. And no matter how you look at it, it never changes. Because it doesn't start with the other person changing or the other person apologizing. And unfortunately for so many of us, that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that person to change. We're waiting for that person to apologize. And then what? By some magic, all of that that's within us will disappear. It'll dissolve because they changed and they apologized. Wow, magic. It's like a magic eraser. All of that was inside now can be rubbed out. All gone. Because they changed. They apologized. Think about it. How does this make any sense? Them changing and suddenly becoming, I don't know what, the opposite of what they were. Behaving completely different. Speaking differently. And coming up to you and saying, I'm so sorry for all the pain I caused you. I'm so sorry. I wish I could take it all back. But they can't. And what if, my beautiful beings, what if they're not supposed to take it back? You were meant to go through that. Your soul chose it. My beautiful book, the 5th one, You Can Change Your Past, is not about changing the events. You can't change the events and you're not supposed to. Your soul chose those events for a reason. The way we change the past is by how we look at it. No longer seeing it from the eyes of victim. No longer seeing it from the eyes of judgment. But from the eyes, through the eyes of love. Seeing the love everywhere. The role that your parents played. How much they loved you that they would play those roles for you. No matter how much it hurt them to do that. They did that for you. All of it was for you. All of it. And when you realize that it's all spirit, it's all spirit, it's all God, it's all the universe, whatever it is that you call that incredible energy, it's all spirit. Spirit was working through your parents to give you that experience that your soul chose. It's so important to sit with that. My soul chose this. That's where my life shifted. When I began to question, why would my soul choose this? What was it looking to gain? What experience, what knowledge, what wisdom was it looking to gain from that? Why did it come here? So, my beautiful beings, it's not about comparing that someone else's life looks so much better than mine. So much better. They have all the money, they have all the peace, they have all the joy. That's what it looks like. It's not the reality. Every life, every human life comes with its own challenges. Even the ones where they're completely loved in their childhood. even those ones, they still have their challenges. Their soul still had a map of what it wanted to experience. So no matter how simple a life looks or how wonderful a life looks, it still comes with its beautiful challenges. That's what the soul is here for. The soul is not here for perfect. The soul is not here to be 100% joy, 100% love, 100% peace every single second of every single day. Because that is what it is in its natural state. What would be the point? What would be the point of coming here to be just that? When that is what it is for all eternity. I mean, think about it. Really think about it. Why would my soul come here to be joy and love and peace, and that's all it is? My whole lifetime. No challenges, no drama, no trauma, no sadness, no grief, no shame, no guilt, no jealousy. I don't have to feel any of that. I came here to have the perfect life. That's what I came for. Think about it. What would be the point? So, my beautiful beings. So, there's an analogy with the ice cream flavors that a lot of people seem to like. That's in a few of my books. And it's, say for example, your soul in its natural state is vanilla. And vanilla is great. It tastes amazing all the time. But that's all it gets to taste. Vanilla ice cream. All day long. Every day. For all eternity. Vanilla ice cream is what I am. For all eternity. That's all I get to taste. Vanilla ice cream. And then God says, you know what? I'm going to make you a place where you can come and taste other flavors of ice cream. And the soul goes, what? I can taste other flavors? Yes. Let's make chocolate and strawberry and hazelnut and choc chip and choc mint, and there's even variations of them. And the soul goes, wow, I want to do that. And every lifetime it comes in to try a different flavor. Maybe this time your soul came in to try butterscotch. And maybe butterscotch isn't the best flavor. Maybe you don't like it so much. Next time you come in and you'll have bubblegum. And maybe bubblegum flavor's a little bit better. Not as yucky as the butterscotch, but a little bit better. And then you'll come another lifetime and try the choc mint. Maybe that's one that you don't like that much. It's not a very nice flavor for some. Some people love it. And this is what the soul is doing here. So, my beautiful beings, we love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And we'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.